more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what media? No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, no the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless.
Umuwame.
Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Voice for the voiceless.
Niger watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing. And we recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Niger watch you.
You know, I've been biding my time before I make any comment regarding the crisis in Labour Party. The first time I met Julius Abure was in Asaba, one of these rallies where the then governor of, the aspiring governor of Delta State under the platform of the Labour Party was running a campaign. And I met Julius one-on-one. I'm sure Julius wouldn't remember this, but in that crowd, I sneaked in and met him and I introduced myself. I said, my name is Magnus. And he said he doesn't recognize me. And I said, with all the things I've been doing, you know, going into villages, traveling around the states, taking risks, going into places forbidden, campaigning for Peter B, you don't know me? He said, well, then he feigned as if he had a recollection, but that ended there. Now, let me tell you, Julius Abure, when I see you, you simply remind me of a typical black man that doesn't appreciate power. Let me also tell you that Labour Party became relevant only because Peter Obi went to Labour Party. And let me also tell you again that if Peter Obi leaves Labour Party, which I want him to do, that will also be the end of the popularity of Labour Party. For me, Julius Abure represents the typicality of how ungrateful a black man can sometimes be. Now, here is a man who made Labour Party became what it is. Because of Peter Obi, people became governors, people became Senate members, people became House of Reps member, and all you could do to appreciate is to forget him. It was on the back of Peter Obi a lot of people rode into relevance or into governance. I remember the one who came into the one who got into House of Rep, who was saying that he didn't know Tinubu was this good. Man, it's only in Nigeria I've seen that people can be truly, truly ungrateful. Julius Abure, the least you could do, I don't know you, and I don't think millions of Nigerians who voted for Labour Party didn't know you. They didn't know you. And I'm sure the next party Peter Obi will go through will also reawaken that party. You must be thinking that you are the one who is making Peter Obi. I hear you making a statement that you are going to expose Peter Obi. You are going to expose. Look, people have tried to expose Peter Obi, search Peter Obi, pull his clothes. They found nothing. So there's nothing about Peter Obi you are going to expose. So don't. That's a cheap blackmail. You don't have anything to expose Peter Obi for. As a matter of fact, when I see you, Arabambi, and that Babala, what's his name? It's my brain, old age. The old man now, the old man. When I see you do what you do in Labour Party, I'm like, these people have been unplugged. Because Tinubu is going to party by party unplugging people. You have been unplugged, Abure. You have been unplugged. For you to be saying the things you are saying, knowing fully well that you owe Peter Obi a lot of appreciation. Clearly, what we that voted for Obi or that termed ourselves as obedient are a group of people who want the betterment of this country, not who want Labour Party. So if you think you have gathered membership because Labour Party has suddenly becomes a party, a daring party that Nigeria loves. I saw you making comment as if Peter Obi owes you a favor because you gave him the platform. Peter Obi himself is a platform. Peter Obi is a platform. You guys that are antagonizing Peter Obi don't know that Peter Obi is a platform. Peter Obi is a party. Peter Obi is the every. You'll be shocked. Because every has been quiet. Tinubu has done what he has done. You thought the obedient movement has been conquered. Make I laugh in a Magnus Oraka way. You'll be shocked that when campaign resumed, you'll be surprised that the obedient movement is even stronger and bigger. And they are not identified by party. Abure, they are not identified by party. They are identified by a conviction. And it is that conviction that you guys can't kill. That conviction is alive. That conviction is that, look, we are a group of people that hates corruption, that hates bad leadership, that hates a crumbling Nigeria, that loves good people, that have no stain. For you, you believe you are in Labour Party for politics. Politics of self-aggrandizement, politics of self-enrichment, politics of just power drunkenness. It's a pity that I have to say these things because I once thought that those of you in Labour Party shared the ideals of those who followed Peter Obi. But unfortunately, it's like Peter Obi and the rest of you in Labour Party do not share a common philosophy or a common idea. Hence, you just want to make noise. When another election exercise comes, you make the noise just for making the noise. Our Labour Party. But in truth, you favor the status quo of the APC government that is ruining and crushing this country. It is not you that will expose anybody. Rather, you are about to expose yourself. So my small advice, my small tertiary advice, you better shape up or we will shape you out. My name is Magnus Oraka. Please follow this page and
to be decided by women, it will be, who knows, even the security agencies may decide. Look, these elections better be good. I know what I'm saying. We're on the cliff edge. Nigerians can see the clear difference between Obimi and between the others. And Nigerians are feeling what they are feeling. Come and do something differently is between you and Nigerians. I don't know that answer. Thank you for this question. With all modesty, Nigeria has been presented with the best possible candidate there is around. Politicians, leaders like Peter Obi come probably once in a generation. And the kind of choice of running mate that he made, forget that I'm the one speaking. He went for somebody that is very, very unique, something to point at, issues to protect, and all that. Nigerians have been presented with the kind of ticket that right now is clearly the best. No national controversy, no international controversy. You know, as we say, names that are known. I repeat, names that are known. Characters that you can trust. Commitment that you can see. Compassion that you can feel. And capacity that is evident. This is what we have presented Nigerians. A businessman who rose through the ranks, owns a bank, and a series of successful businesses, very, very comfortable, very successful, yet instead of continuing in the line of comfort, decided to get comfort for the ordinary citizens. Peter Obi. How he became a governor is part of his records. He had enough money to join PDP, he joined ABGA. For 3 years was in court, was impeached, and he came back. I don't see any governor that has dented Nigerian political history like Peter Obi. The records of Peter Obi, 8 years without borrowing a penny, 75 billion naira of 2014 left for the state, refused to sign the law to collect money. Not only are others not planning to emulate him, they are even planning to bury that record because they know none of them can do anything close to that record. So you are now speaking about the best performing governor in our Fourth Republic, Peter Obi. Okay, now how he went. APC is actually probably conducting its own parallel election in which their own beavers will communicate to their own INEC and then they will announce that they are the winners. So if they announce their own poll, it is the least of my worry. The least of my worry. APC cannot even win Lagos today. This is a party, it's already at war with itself in the election month. They are at daggers drawn. This is a political party that has not fulfilled one promise. The governor of the state that gave Buhari 1.9 million votes, the highest votes, last week said that in 8 years, Muhammadu Buhari has not achieved anything. APC can do anything, APC can say anything. But one thing I know is that whatever they say, I don't believe. Whatever they do, never.
Amana jijiji ibe Chineke kwadoro mmadụ na ọdịgwala onye ọkwadoro ya onye ilo gbaba mgba n'ime ya gbata mgba n'ime ya ọmaharuela onye ọkwadoro aka agwani ngịga agwakwana niko emekpene kpasị obi ibe Chineke duiri gị obi ya emeriri obi ya Igbo na-ekwe obi n'obi Igbo n'obi iri anyị ngịga anyị ma ngije Nigeria dị mma ngije Nigeria kwụrụ ọtọ anụ amarugwo n'ogije ya maka ọ bụrụ na ijerie eje kwube na okwu protest ọ bụrụ na ijerie ọ ma dịrị anyị na mma Obio, Kia Delight, Kia Dio, Kia Delight, Kia Delight. Kamu makamu maru, Opa go ibe. Omaro kumfuru kazi yarunga. Ezi kwere kinyabozi. Simozi nzilo hamadike yazi yarunga. Gaturi anoso amana jijiji. Ibe Chineke kwadoru mmadụ n'ọdịgwala onye ọkwadoro ya. Onye ilo gbaba mgba n'ime ya gbata mgba n'ime ya. Ọmụharuela onye ọkwadoro aka. Agwani gị ga-agwakwana niko niko. Emekwene kpasị. Obi ibe Chineke dịrị gị. Obi ya emeriri. Obi ya Igbo na-ekwe obi. N'obi. Igbo n'obi. Iri anyị. Ndị ka anyị ma. Ndị jeje Nigeria dị mma. Ndị jeje Nigeria kwụrụ ọtọ. Anụ amarugwo. Ana amarugwo. N'oge jeje ya. Maka ọ bụrụ na ijeri ya. Eje kwube na okwu protesti. Ọ bụrụ na ijeri ya. Ọma adịrị anyị na mma. Obi o. Ihe adịrị anyị. Ihe adịrị o. Ihe adịrị anyị. Ihe adịrị.
It's Sunday, 18th May 2025. Mother of all Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thank you very much for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thanks for always being there for us. Abu Azi, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Good evening to you, Bex Max. I can see you as well, you Desmond. Thank you, my people. Prince Collins, it's been a while. Good to hear from you. Kate tomorrow say good evening to every one of you, my people. Mike Akambare, my brother, I can see you right there. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. Kiss Logera here, I can see you as well. Good evening, good evening. Steven Stan, I can see you right there with us. Good evening to you. Madam Stella Masavedo, good evening to you, ma'am. I appreciate you always. Madam Peggy Modi, good evening to you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Patty Solomon, I can see you right there. Thank you. Uma, thank you very much. God bless you. Good evening to you. I appreciate every one of you. Discussion Channel TV, Moody's Academy, good evening to you all. James Omer in the building. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, the matter. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to every one of you right there. Manuel Shooks is right there with us as well. Thank you, Pachai Fema Desista. I appreciate you always. Thank you, Stello. I can see you in the building. Timmy Debe is with us as well. Thank you, Wisdom Lucky. God bless you all, my people. Just do your part by pressing on the like button. Help us to share. Today is Sunday. We might likely not stay long here. I just want to take these articles. While I take this article, I'm going to post out a link. For those of you that want to add your voice to what we've presented so far or the state of the nation, take advantage of the link that I've just posted to join the panel on time so we can take this together. Remember, on Sunday, I don't really want to spend much here, Saturday and Sundays, except we are engaged or there's a breaking news. We're trying to keep to our consistency. That's why you see we even come up Saturday and Sunday. It's not easy at all. I want you to know that always let's continue to encourage ourselves to do our part. A link have been posted. I appreciate you all, my people. Like I said before, I'd like to quickly take this article here. Information reaching us and many others right there that Fubara is set to move to APC. I guess you guys can hear me though. Yes, so Fubara is set, preparing his luggages, his clothes. They are currently ironing his clothes, his buluku and all, to jump to APC as usual. But people, Oga Alabo, I wonder how you feel right now, knowing that your governor did not only slap people on the face, now he want pour pepper, join up, pour on for her face, make her go cry. I would not want to cry. He's set to move. Explosive suspended Rivers State Governor Fubara to join APC after Tinubu deal political intimidation in bid to crush opposition before 2027 polls. Remember, Fubara made a statement in one particular Sunday like that for Rivers State people to join him to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu to triumph in 2027. Yes, whatever they are discussing behind the closed doors, we are not aware, but my concern right now is that this man has betrayed everybody. I'd like to take one or two paragraphs here quickly. This development source say is the culmination of this calculated campaign by APC-led federal government to weaken opposition stronghold across the country ahead of the next general election. In a major political twist that could reshape the 2027 electoral landscape, exclusive information obtained by Sahara Reporter reveals that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has finally concurred Rivers State Governor Simile Fubara into joining the ruling All Progressive Congress APC following months of intense political pressure, institutional intimidation, and strategic coercion. Yes, he's set to join them. Will that be a shock to you, or you're just going to see it as a normal thing? I don't know. Oga Alabo, where you dey? Your governor is preparing his luggage. The iron the clothes now, look and everything is about to leave you guys behind. According to the video that we played earlier on concerning Wike, he granted an interview with the BBC. He stated that Fubara is my son, my boy. You know, for the first time, Wike addresses Fubara like that. So what do you think? As you can see, the article to tally that up said that Rivers crisis Fubara remains my political son, despite rift, Wike stated. Ha! Now, wow. Anyhow, we look this thing, is so painful. Ah, God. These people, man, they are only just working for themselves. Anyway, let me take this one or two paragraphs quickly. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Yeso Wike, has described the suspended governor of Rivers State, Simile Fubara, as his political son despite their rift. In an interview with BBC Pidgin published on Saturday, Wike said he cannot fight his son, refuting claims of feud. He stated the battle was not against Fubara, but those he claimed had been pushing the governor against him. He said, unquote, that one is not a battle. He, Fubara, is my boy. He is my son. Why will I fight with him? Question. I'm only fighting against people who want to steal what they did not work for. Now, wow. And people, now so we the fold our arms, things will be happening. We end up by saying, only God will rescue this country. Yeah, God. Fubara is about to turn his back properly, officially, on his people. Not just on, this one is not just his own people. Remember how he was treated by the president? Nigerians reacted bitterly. Unfortunately, this man is about to turn his back on our reactions. Like, I not send you now. Now know what you now see. It's sad. Very, very sad. Obaseki rule in Edo State, for example, some people were saying, oh, Babolo want to probe Obaseki. Yay, well done, Babolo, well done. Babolo is about to probe Obaseki. Wait till I tell you now. Wait till me talk. I mean, no, I still remember wait till me talk. Eh? Let me see somebody will remember what I talk. When they say, Babolo want to probe Obaseki. Eh? Because once we don't talk and we move on to the next day, we don't forget everything. Everybody just move on. Eh? I tell you and say, these people, Ogbebolo cannot dare probe Obaseki. Wait till I tell you now. He cannot dare. They cannot probe themselves. They don't do that. In the process, they're trying to probe themselves. You trying to probe your predecessor, your own secret will be revealed by other satanic political individuals. They can't probe themselves. That's why if anybody come in and rule for 8 years, 4 or 8 years, you know, and just someone else take over, they will complain and blame their predecessor and their cabinet throughout the whole 8 years, and they will still leave. Someone else will come in and complain, blame their predecessors. It's just so crazy, man. It's just so crazy. It doesn't look like Nigeria will get better anytime soon. Because the way things they go, they are doing it like, no mind them. No mind them, they can't do anything. That's how they are treating us. Eh? We have a long way to go, my people. We have a long way to go in Nigeria. How are we going to sort this whole thing out? A country where anybody just intimidates anybody, a country where anything just happens, nothing. I don't understand. Eh? Fubara could not just resign to say, okay, at least for the people, let me resign. Let me just resign for me to turn my back on the people. He could not. JAM registrar could not announce on the particular day he was giving us crocodile tears that I'm resigning, I cannot continue anymore. He could not. Now, so they go like this. This is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking, my people. Sometimes I don't know if I should say we are just doing our talk, everything is just like in vain. Is that what it's all about? Because it looks like they are hearing, but they cannot do anything for us. And the beautiful thing about it, about this elite, they are so united. They are so united. The only people that are not united are Nigerians. They are Nigerians. Okay, look at Randy Peters. Randy Peters have been calling for electoral reform now for the past couple of days, doing a marvelous, wonderful job. Just did a video this afternoon, indirectly trying to bring down the hard work of VDM. The work of VDM is trying to do it. Now, on his comment section, people are lambasting him, telling him that, oh, come on, you know another person where we all like, but why are we like this? Why are we like this? Why is it that sometimes we portray ourselves to look like we are fighting for the country, but in an in-depth review or scrutinization, you get to understand that no, many of us are just fighting for ourselves. It's very unfortunate. Now, the people on the comment section have to insult the hell out of you now. You that have been doing a wonderful job for the past couple of weeks now, and most especially this recent electoral reform that you are campaigning with. You went to House of Representatives in Abuja, everything. He reached VDM something now. Wahala.com. Our problem is too much jealousy, everybody. Just like as I have a YouTube now. Some people prefer to open their YouTube. There's nothing wrong you opening your YouTube. You can still be part of my YouTube, open your YouTube, and be promoting your YouTube through my YouTube organically, openly, not synthetically, not hypocritically. You can do that, nothing wrong. But based on jealousy, the problem we have is that, oh, he's doing it. I might go do my own. Maybe the guy they make too much money for that. Maybe still do my own. Maybe I'll do it better. That is so crazy. Our mission, vision, and the destination we all are embarking on, 90% of all are now synonymous with synthetical. It's so unfortunate. The political satanic elites are so united. Nigerians are not united. Let's be honest to ourselves. We are not united. We are not. That's why you see, as you did there now, some of you they listen to me. Now, so go your day, brother, sister. Anyway, they watch me from. Me and you go your oath. This same thing we are fighting for not go reach our hand. Yes. For your living room now, you're saying, why is this man saying? Don't worry. Now, so go do. You will not get old, you'll be 70, you'll be 80. To the time God have given us, then we go, our children probably will continue from where we stop. We are not united. A whole Randy Peter that recently started making a speedy name. Speedy name. You are now indirectly trying to belittle very, very dark man and take his job. It's not your job. People are not telling you, oh God, this is not your job. More natural jealousy and tag VDA for this job. It's not, God damn it. We have a long way to go, my people. I'm telling you, we have a long way to go. Politicians go, they look us from distance, they laugh us. They say, don't mind them. Now, month the day, they are not united. In fact, the date when they talk, so they want to go protest, so don't mind them. Many of them will come out, I bet you. That day will truly come. You see so many people will not come out. You see many people will not come out. Because we are actually satanically and jealously competing with ourselves. Yeah. Oh, you don't see that one? The guy get money. Oh, maybe not like this is the day they make the money. Man, they do a job. Make I say I go be. No. There are so many things we can do in Nigeria. Choose one of it. Let's spread ourselves in all angles. Leave jealousy away. Now, wow. Everything we are doing there, many of us, I'm telling you, the hypocrisy behind it is scary. More your waka go ask of my representative, more go talk to them. People will think we are really fighting and all that. Just forget. Everybody they try to build name for themselves. Most of the people that fought, or rather that hypocritically fought for Peter Obi during the time of the 2023 general election, una still see them till today. Many of the way they YouTube before they don't change their name to another name. Una still they see them. Why are we like this? Why are we like this? Now, wow. Anyway, my people, Nigeria matter, Nigeria matter. Sometimes, especially when you're tired, but when you are tired, you're beginning to ask yourself, so, okay, may I verse come on? You verse come on. Everybody verse. Who one can't really talk about this thing? That's why you see people like me, I'm doing my part. Do you know how stressful it is to talk and talk and talk every single day? You think it's funny? It's easy? I don't understand. We have a long way to go until we come together in unity, speak in one voice. We might probably not get that thing that we all are fighting for. It's going to be very, very difficult. I'm telling you, it's going to be difficult. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I'll just leave you here. Since I already have 3 people with me here, let's just take it from here and talk within ourselves and take it from there. God bless you all, my people. Stand for what is right. None of us is perfect, but let's stand for what is right. In the process, we might make mistakes, but stand for what is right. I'm not here to tell you that I'm a perfect person. I never tell you like that before. Yes, I offend people here every day. I beg for forgiveness the same every day. But let's just stand for what is right, my people. There's a lot to gain by standing for what is right than standing for what is wrong. Yes. The way they go for this country, so not like them. And nothing is working. We that are supposed to be united, we are fighting ourselves, we are jealous of ourselves, we are wishing ourselves evil and everything. It's just, the whole thing is just so scary. It's scary. You'll be like me now, you'll begin on the verse for everybody with the YouTube or anything doing what I'm doing. Or are you not aware Nigeria Watch is the first platform that started this debate on air, having panelists on the platform? It's not bragging. Do your research. We are the first that started it. 1 or 2 can testify to that. Our you got the verse when me the campaign all the time say we need more 50 Nigeria Watch platform like Nigeria Watch platform that can be talking. So somebody will not be doing what I'm doing that will be angry. How? We need more voices to this. This only us go fit do one. Wait the next 1 hour, I mean that they plan and want to close. The time when they do 10 hours, 8 hours, you don't know say na strength today. Do it is to get all those kind of strength to do 10 hours or 12 hours. Once we don't do 1 hour, join the one we'll do. So now I want to pack our load, more close the broker. Now we do. We need more people that we put into this space. What's our problem? Yeah? Randy Peters, now maybe you and go delete that post and reach out to very dark man. Our pride is killing us, and politicians are laughing at us. It's wrong. You might not like this post where I do so, but unfortunately, I'm disappointed at you. I like you and VDM, but don't step on each other's toes in a satanic and jealousy way. It's wrong. Thank you very much, my people. Thank you very much, Mother Deborah. Thanks for calling in. Good evening to you, ma'am. Please talk to us.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, ma'am. Please talk to us. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening to everyone, viewers and commenters all over the world. You're all welcome to today's program. So let me just make a quick contribution. Mr. Elvis, I agree with you. You see that the issue of jealousy is something that you cannot, is one of the reasons why Nigeria is the way it is today. People cannot work together. Everybody wants to be at the top at the same time.
Exactly.
No, it is a problem. If you look at it, we don't even have like collective interest to say how do we work together for the betterment of everyone. No, it's not there. That spirit of working together is not there. Everybody wants to be at the top. Everybody wants to be, let me be the one to be at the top. That's the reason why you see Sowore cannot even work with Peter Obi. If it is not me that is president, no any other person. So we cannot go anywhere with that kind of attitude.
So sad.
We cannot. Yeah, it's sad. We cannot work collectively as a team. Everybody is like competing with the other. You know, it's a problem. You see, for example, if you see in the Western world, you see the two parties that they have. One thing that they all share together when it comes to something that is in the interest of the country, you will see they put their differences aside and they all work together for the betterment of their country. But you will never see that happening in Nigeria. Even if you say, okay, let's unite together so that things will work together, you still see the one that will say, no, so long as it doesn't favor me, I'm not going to be a part of it. You see, that is a big problem. You see, VDN now, what he's doing, instead of people collaborating with him or supporting or doing their own, some of them are out of jealousy, trying to bring him down. And it's just a sad thing. You know, if we continue like that, obviously, we're not going to go anywhere. So regarding Fubara, honestly, I'm not surprised, Mr. Elvis. Those people who are expecting anything different, I mean, I guess they will be disappointed. But as a matter of fact, I'm not surprised. You know that day you came out to say, oh, I'm not interested. Do you think I want to go back there? I told you, I said he's just trying to fool people. There's never a time in the history of Nigerian politics that any politician will refuse power for any reason. He was just saying that so that when he goes back, he will not be ashamed. He will say, oh, he said it before. So it's just a shame. Those people are just there for their own personal interests. They are not there for anyone. So anybody who is disappointed, I think I'm not surprised because the way Fubara came into power, obviously you shouldn't be surprised that he's going to crawl back like that. So that is the thing. He's not going to allow that power to slip off his hands. So that's the kind of leaders that we have in Nigeria. And that is why it's going to be very, very difficult we are President of Burkina Faso, this Ibrahim Traore. And I was telling somebody, I said, I doubt if we can never have somebody like that in Nigeria, because he is sacrificing everything to put his country first, you know. But unfortunately, the people who have in Nigeria, they are going to put their own personal interests first, religion, tribe. They'll put everything first before the country. But you see, the young man is putting himself, he's putting the country first before any other thing. Religion, tribe, anything. He's putting his country first, and he's sacrificing everything to make a change in his country. But can we have somebody like that in Nigeria? I doubt. So I agree with you. We have a long way to go. Sometimes I'm forced to want to believe that, okay, Nigeria problem, will it ever have a solution? But we are still hopeful. Maybe God will raise somebody that is going to stand to make a difference. But the way it is now, I doubt if that will happen. But we still have to be hopeful. I think we just have to keep doing what we're doing, because of what people are doing.
Thank you.
Obviously, things will never change. So we'll just keep trying our best, and one day, hopefully, we'll get that change that we desire.
Thank you
so much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you so much, Mother Deborah. God bless you, ma. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, people, I would like us to just move on now. Mother Deborah is so consistent with our calling in to the show for the past couple of weeks now, or months. So I'd like us to move on. Let me come straight to my wonderful panelists. Thank you so much, my wonderful panelists, Mr. Jonathan, Prince Collins, Mr. Oduwa, Mr. Abdul Malik. God bless you all. I appreciate you all for your consistency. Without you guys, we cannot do it alone. That's just the truth. I have my brother Black Panther on the phone. Black Panther, thank you very much. Good evening to you.
Good evening to everyone.
I beg talk to us, my brother. Thank you.
I am in conjunction with the last caller that said no politician in Nigeria can give up power just like that. Like I said, when Fubara mentioned that thing, I said one thing, that Fubara is playing is playing according to the directive that he was given when he went to see the president. That is what he's playing. That is what is going on. They've written what he's supposed to see, and now you are hearing Wike saying Fubara is his boy forever. So they are playing according to plan, and the plan is coming in line now. The third feast now, they will hand over power to him. You see Fubara joining APC. So it's just a feast. These politicians, they cannot change. This is the pattern they use all the time. Go and check it all out. This is the pattern they use. So we should all just go. But one thing that I know, there's a cloud coming towards our side in Nigerian space. When it comes, there are people waiting on the line. They are getting tired. Their bones are cracking. Their head is full of stuff. They are losing their loved ones when they are ready to come in, because they are waiting for us to strike united. They will strike and come in. When they come in, I will be the number one to support them. Let everybody hate me, but I will be the number one to support them. So Nigerians, we should all wake up and unite. But I know it will be difficult for us to unite because they made every Nigerian poor at heart and poor physically. So if we have to do it, let some of us rise up and do it and bring other people along. All these people attacking VDM, they are weak and they want their own share of the Nigerian economy, limited money. That's why they are attacking. Anybody attacking VDM wants his own share or he has been given money. Everybody should know that. Anybody attacking VDM wants his own share of the Nigerian limited fund or want to get his own share. That is it, point blank. Whether the person is close to my father or my mother or whether it's my brother, that is what he's looking for. And I will never change my course cause in supporting Gideon in what he's doing. No man on the surface of it can change it. No man can change me. And I believe every other people that love the truth should never change or move an inch. Focus on what he's doing because he's speaking the truth as we are speaking the truth. So Nigerians, let us be in the east. If you are not in the east, those that have been weak, their bones is cracking. When they come in, you all should support them because we are weak. Thank you, Niger Watch.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Madam Peggy Monday, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. Thanks for all that you do. Guys, help us to do your part. The person on the like and help us to share. Thank you so very much. Golden Night Stars, you see there's the link. Is somebody looking for a link? You know? Okay. Okay, my mom just posted a link. But we posted a link earlier on. I don't know if you're coming in here, you can come in now. Thank you so much, my people. I appreciate you all. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Thank you. You are the first on the panel. You have 15 minutes. Talk to us. Then we'll continue with press scholars.
Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I greet you once again. Happy Sunday to you. God bless you for the good work you are doing. I greet fellow panelists. I greet you all. God bless you all greatly. Mommy Diaspora, welcome once again. Happy Sunday to you. God bless you greatly. And I greet all the commenters as well, all the callers. I greet you all, especially Madam Deborah. God bless you greatly. Welcome. Mr. Ivy, since you talked about jealousy, as we are talking about it in Nigeria, that our problem, one of our greatest problems is that of jealousy. And I said, well, and it's also a Sunday. So let's start with the word of God. So I felt that it will be appropriate. Yes, it will not be out of line, to start with the word. In James 3:16, not going further, just James 3:16. The Bible said, it said, where there is envy, jealousy, and self-seeking, all manners of confusion and every evil thing are there. That is the word of God. God speaking. You cannot you can't take God for granted, and you cannot play God. Wherever there is envy, even within the family, our individual nuclear family, once you identify envy amongst your siblings or maybe nuclear or extended, once you identify envy, jealousy, self-seeking, deal with it, or put that individual or individuals, put them in their place, because it is destructive, more destructive than the most lethal nuclear weapon on earth. It's more destructive, envy, and that is what is killing us in Nigeria. The question we can only ask ourselves is that, can we, as a country, or even as individuals, can we really get rid of envy, jealousy, and self-seeking? Certainly not. We can't get rid of it. They are there, and they are bound to be there in every spheres of life. But we can quickly, speedily call them out whenever we identify them, and not allow them to grow wings. Because once you allow envy, jealousy to grow wings, as I said, it is the most destructive attitude, weapon on earth. An individual can eat and drink and wine with you in the night, same dinner table, use the same cup to drink. Because of envy and jealousy, that same person can still go and buy that person in the middle of the night. Because in your widest imagination, you will never thought that this person that we use this, not two cups, so same cup to drink. Exactly. You will never think of it.
I agree with you.
That is jealousy, that is envy. That is what we're seeing in Nigeria. So let's bring it to, it's what is happening. It's the problem that we have. But in Nigeria, they will be calling for fasting and prayer. God has spoken. His word is invaluable. You cannot fault it. You cannot play God. It is there. So what is happening in Rivers State now with respect to Fubara is self-seeking. In his own, is self-seeking. You will find all of our problems in Nigeria in these three. Just pick any problem in Nigeria. You will, if it is not envy, it will be jealousy. If it is not jealousy, it will be self-seeking. We cannot get rid of it, as I said, but we have to consistently deal with it. Don't allow them to grow wings, because they will destroy us. Fubara is a self-seeking man. He doesn't care about anybody else, and it is destructive. It's a destructive attitude or a way of life. You don't allow such people. You have to call them out for who they are. And one thing I like about Nigeria Watch is that each time I come to the platform and the next day or days or weeks later, I will be hearing the exact thing on mainstream. So I've come to the conclusion that people are listening. It cannot be once, twice. You can say it is just coincidence. It is like 90% of the time. 90% of the time, you will now hear them saying exactly the same thing. What you said, everyone on this platform, what you've said, if you follow Nigerian news, you can't go for a week or two. One of the things that you said, you will hear it on mainstream, somebody alluding to it, affirming it. One thing I said on this platform previously, about a week or two ago, was that, see, we should not be surprised. Don't let us be surprised about Fubara. It's not a surprise. It's just that our expectations are faulty. So faulty as Nigeria. We must speak this truth to ourselves. Because we cannot be deceiving ourselves. It is one thing for a man to be deceived by another man. It is worse when the man is deceiving himself. And in this age and time, despite all the knowledge, education, just name it on, exposure, and we still fall into this trap. How could it be? How? It shouldn't be so. This is a man who came to government through a crooked process, aided and abetted by a man who is now the minister of the FCT. And in our thinking, in our thought, we're just imagining that miracle will just happen. This man will just, openly, he will repent overnight. And he will switch his allegiance from the man that put him there to us, the people, to the people of Rivers State. And the way we switch is too fast. It doesn't add up. And as the saying goes, as you lay your bed, so you lie on it. So as the people lay their bed, they are lying on it right now. This man should have been discarded, no matter shape. See, what is good is good. What is bad or wrong is bad and it's wrong. You cannot square it any other way. The way and manner through which this man came in, so we cannot expect him that he will now come and perform. For what? He's self-seeking. That self-seeking attitude that he had from the ab initio beginning that brought him to that power. You think he has gone to church, they have performed some deliverance on him, and then he has changed? We should be dealing, our approach to these people should be consistent. I'm calling on us, Nigerians. Don't let them come out, and that's why they are even so bold now. They will say Nigerians are gullible and they are hungry. Because so it is. So for me, for Fubara, I'm not surprised. I'm not expecting anything good that will come out from me, because he's a self-seeking man. He's a self-seeking man. The seed has been sown from the beginning. And we cannot change that. If you bring that again to Mr. Peter Obi, to the Labour Party, to people like Showore, you will see these vices, these three vices is present in their relationship between Showore, Mr. Peter Obi. These three vices, even in their own, it is in Showore's own, it is more than one, whether you like it or not. It is envy, jealousy, and self-seeking. And wherever you identify one or more of these things, it is destructive. It doesn't bring anything good. Because we are fighting for the good of Nigeria. Showore is fighting for the good of Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi is fighting and striving for the good of Nigeria. So why can't they work together? Even to achieve their common objective. That to the point where they are so separated, far, far, far away as we speak. That is our problem. So we shouldn't expect, we must change. So when we identify these people, we have to identify them and we have to call, because some people now, if you call somebody like Showore out now, if I call him out now, I can spend the remaining 5 or 6 minutes that I have now on Showore, and I know all hell will break loose. All hell will break loose. Some people will say, no. But I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. Most of the things he's saying, I'm in support of them. But in order for those things to come to fusion, there has to be an allegiance somewhere with like-minded people. So why are you dissociating yourself from like-minded people? Why? Shouldn't be so. You bring the same thing to the government of the day. What is killing them? And ultimately affecting every single Nigerian is self-seeking. They are not there for the people. It is all about themselves. Nothing else, all about themselves. That is the reason why the people, I will continue to say it, people like Fawenimi, the great Fawenimi, when he said, it's a country of mediocrity. Excellence is put in the back burner. Mediocrity is celebrated. Those are his words. We don't celebrate excellence. We only celebrate mediocrity. Even way below mediocrity, we bring them to the top. And what is the reason for that? Self-seeking. When you will see competence on the ground, and you will turn around and then go for below the bar, below mediocrity. If anything worse than below mediocrity, that's what we have in Nigeria. That's what we have. That is the reason why. Bring it to jam. Every sphere of our life. If you want to understand Nigeria, just take the word of God. Not this superstitious, not this, the way they are just taking advantage of people in churches and all over the place. Just read the word of God. Apply the word of God expressly. Expressly. Take this jam thing that just happened. Instead of people to condemn it completely, they will condemn it halfway. They will find a way out. A man came, said he took responsibility. Fine. Taking responsibility, you should go further and resign. Get off the space. And then you start hearing Nigerians now saying, comparing it with United States, comparing it with other countries, that they have similar glitches in one of their exams or whatever. That is what they do. When it suits them, they will find comparison outside the world. If that is not destructive, tell me what it is. Can they say, these same people compare United States educational system with that of Nigeria? Can they compare their electoral process, compare it with Nigeria? Can they compare the health system in other climes in the United Kingdom, in Australia, in Canada? Can they compare it with that of Nigeria? It's only when it suits their whims and caprices that they will bring all these things. It's only on the evil side where there is envy. All manner of evil are there. Make no mistake about that. Even in our own individual lives. Run away. When you identify envy, if you have no capacity to deal with it, run away from it. Stay clear. But this is our country. We are going nowhere. We have to deal with it. We must not allow them to grow wings. So whenever we see it, let's call them out. Let's just, when you identify it, explain it and call them out. Every one of them that are in government today, they are not there for the good of Nigeria. They are there for their own pocket. It is all self. It's all self. When somebody is stealing the country blind, they will not talk. If it is someone that they know, it is fine. We've said it here over and over again. People have said it. This same government this same government in Nigeria, they talked about everything we're saying today, not when they were not in government. Why is it that now that they have the opportunity, they turn the other way? If that is not self-seeking, then tell me what it is. If it is not about them, that is what is killing us. So churches, they should stop this rubbish of 100-day fasting, 30-day fasting, lying to people, twisting the word of God upside down, and tell the people what the word of God is expressly. Let's begin to say the truth. Truth is constant, forever. Forever constant. That is why it will appear as if we're saying the same thing over and over again, because we're saying the truth. If you are lying, you cannot exhaust it. You always find a new version every day. But if you are saying the truth, it can appear monotonous. It can appear as if you are saying nothing. Because it is the truth, it will remain constant. So, Mr. Elvis, I'll drop it there, but let's just know, please, Nigerians, let us manage our expectations. Please, let's manage. Don't expect anything good from Fubara. Know how he came in, know who he is. It cannot change. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I leave it there.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Thank you for taking it through the Bible from the beginning, the essence and the satanic step of jealousy. Thank you, sir. Our God Prince Collins, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you for the work you are doing, Mommy Diaspora. I celebrate you this evening and those in comment section, led by Abuazi and Co. I want to say congratulations to each and every one of us. Happy Sunday to our viewers at home and my fellow panelists. I want to say a warm welcome. Yeah, you have said it all, my brother, Mr. Jonathan. Just actually, pinpointed, those areas that I have in mind, and all that. So you have spoken very, very well, and that's the way it is. We can't get good things out of this political gangsterism. We can't get, and nothing good is coming out of it. You see, first of all, the guy that was, what's the name of this guy? That is talking about VDM. I didn't actually watch what happened, Mr. Elvis. I don't know what he said, so I can't really comment on that. If you can just give me 20 seconds, a brief of what he said, actually, because I was not here when, or if you ever played any video concerning him. Mr. Elvis, can you hear me? So maybe Mr. Elvis is not there.
Go ahead. Will you draw my attention to something?
Yes, regarding the guy that spoke about VDM, the guy that is, campaigning the issue of electoral reform. What did he say about VDM? I didn't see any. Maybe I came late. I didn't see any video concerning him.
I was just talking in riddles. There's something that VDM is doing and he's trying to do the job, and a lot of people are lambasting at him. That's what I prayed. But you can go to his
Okay.
later. Yes, sir.
Okay. Probably he's trying to be relevant. He's trying to see whether probably that's the problem we have in Nigeria. They don't know that people are created and wired differently. They like to do what others are doing. Try to see if they can have what others are having. But they're supposed to know that we are all created differently, wired differently. I think the important thing is that if we are chasing, working towards the liberation of the nation, we are going to do it a different way, and we are destined to have a different approach to issues. So at the time we begin to copy others, then we'll be missing it. So let me leave that issue. You see, the issue of Fubara and Co. That's Fubara and Wike's godfather. If you watch since this issue have been happening, I've never really mentioned anything that has to do with Fubara or feel pity for him or rather regard what happened to him, because I knew that this thing that is coming up is going to come out. It's going to happen, because we didn't the Rivers State people didn't vote for Bara in there. So for them to now start fighting, oh, they want him back. It was a surprising thing to me. Just like Mr. Jonathan said, that we forget so easily. We are so gullible that whatever happened to us today, tomorrow, if any other thing comes in, we just forget immediately what happened yesterday and begin to talk about today's issue. An inability for us to reflect back to the past, so that we can use it to modify the present and be proactive regarding the future, is a big issue in Nigeria. So until we begin to have that kind of orientation, create awareness in that area, we are not going anywhere. Because Fubara, whatever Fubara is doing right now, it's not surprising to me, because he's going to dance to the tune of the people. Because in the first place, if he was a clean person, he wouldn't have allowed Wike to push him in against the will of the people initially. So he wanted to form a buzz and do what Obaseki did in Edo, but he was not strong and strategic enough to act upon such a strategy and make it work. So that was what ran against him, because he was a weak vessel. He's not as strong as his godfather. He wanted to just misbehave, and they took his two legs away from the floor, and he was just on the floor. Now he has gone back to beg. They might be reinstalling him. If they are reinstalling him back, it will be a surprise to me, because they are the one that put him there. So they have the right to actually do whatever they are doing to him, to bring him to order. That's what they are doing. If it was River State people that voted him there, I think it would have happened that way. That is why we are agitating for the idea of electoral reform, so that the vote of the people will count, because the impact of godfatherism in Nigeria election is alarming. The earlier we recognize that, the better it will be for us, because the impact of godfatherism right now is really dealing with us, that we don't even know what to do about it. And the only way is electoral reform. That is why I said any politician or a politician that really loves Nigeria, that is why I use our principal, Peter Obi, as an example, that want to still contest election. That person, I will deem him as a criminal. So if Peter Obi really loves Nigeria right now, if you want Nigeria to be a great nation, Nigeria to be taken back by the people, you should be talking about electoral reform, not looking for parties or any party that is going to come out and a platform that is going to use. No, it's not necessary, because it's going to waste his time, energy, and everything until he gets old and will not have high blood pressure. He won't be able to contest again. That is where this kind of ground will lead us to, because this kind of ground it undermines democratic leadership of any society. Godfatherism imposed leaders on citizens, undermining the democratic process and citizens' rights, to choose their leaders is very, very difficult, because when you don't choose your leader, you cannot expect any good thing from such leader, because corrupt leaders, they put them there, and before they put them there, before they will install them by force, they must have come into agreement on what to do. And if you don't meet up that agreement, there is nothing you will do that would make you stay there. And if we are expecting a leader that have entered, through compromise to come and start doing something, that will benefit the people, it's just a joke, because he has no time to do such thing. He is being controlled by those godfathers. If he doesn't listen, they will destabilize his government, make him unstable, and make life uncomfortable for him. That's what they are doing to Fubara right now. And that's what happens in a place where godfatherism is the order of the day. Godfathers often use violence, they use corruption and a kind of coercion to impose their preferred candidates, leaders, and rig election. Most time they undermine the credibility of the electoral process, and at the end of the day, they take over the electoral process. That's what is happening. They've taken over the electoral process of Nigeria. You don't expect anything good from them. They are going to do this until we stand up and say, okay, yes, electoral reform must be done, and it has to be now. And anything that make us to just go into 2027 for electoral reform, not my brother, it's better I just relax myself than for me to come and start having palpitation for nonsense. I will not be part of that kind of nonsense again. I took part in this last election because I felt the electoral reform was going to work. Now that we know that it's not going to work, any attempt is going to be cancelled. Thank you very much, Mr. Nadia.
Thank you, Prince Collins. Thank you very much, sir, for your submission. 2027. I only God know how it will be. Anyway, let's quickly hear from the next person, which is Mr. Oduwa. Mr. Oduwa, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. You have 8 minutes. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Happy Sunday. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Happy Sunday to all. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, man. God bless you for what you have been doing. I say, no, I say, oh, you get a bit. Oh, you know, yes, or yes, I give one. Ruesi, come on, go. Ruesi, Kakabo. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. We appreciate you all. Well, according to the title that it will be difficult to find a person gentle like Peter Obi by Baba-Ahmed in Nigeria, where it is rare. Well, God bless every one of you. It might be rare, it is rare, it is true, but God don't know the way he do his things and have his own way of arranging life. So that is what I will say on that. Fubara will join APC soon. Well, all eyes are watching. Let Fubara take any decision he feel he will that please him. I mean, because Fubara said if not interested, he's not interested. People could not get that message straight. Fubara said, if I will have my way, I won't go there. And they did not carry rope to tie Fubara and put him on the seat. So Fubara were saying things which he did not even put to contest before he said it. If I will have my way, I won't go there. Did you think I'm still interested? Fubara never said he's not interested because he said, if I will have my way. Already you are out of the way. Then why will you say if you have your way, you will not still go there again? So automatically, he never said he's not going there. So if he will have his way now, it's not having the way. If it is true, he want to join APC. If that is his way that he want to have now, he join APC. That means he don't want to go to PDP to continue on it or whatever. Well, if he join APC, if Fubara did not disappoint anybody that agitating for him or disappoint Nigeria. The truth is, the people that are disappointing Nigeria are the so-called lawyers, the judges, and the so-called legislators. Those are the people that is disappointing Nigeria. Fubara is just a man who they pick from roadside and say, come and be a leader of the people. He did not even consult the people. The people did not consult him to say, okay, I'm fit to lead you. But that's why he was trying his best to do, to lead the people to maybe what the river people can say. Me, I can't see that. I'm not a witness of whatever Fubara did in this state. The people that are supposed to be talking in behalf of Fubara, first, the PDP party, they did not hear them. They did not come out. They did not do anything. The second, the people they said they interpret law, that know the law. That is, I believe that is where you find the judges and the lawyers who they will tell you it's a constitutional law, is this and that. I wish by now they said those people have sued the Fed, they have sued the Tinubu, because if they say federal government, I will laugh. If they have sued Tinubu for breaching the law that guide the land, which you came in as a democracy, whatever democracy party government, and you are now suspending a democratic elected person. I wish they have sued the federal government. Then that is where we say, the real people that are disappointing Nigeria are not disappointed. It is not Fubara. Fubara is just one man. If they did not allow him to go there, whatever years, he will remain in his house. But the people that are supposed to fight the fight, all of them are mute. So people should, everybody have his way of viewing life. But the real truth is, those ones we are saying, what they said they should use head to count. Those ones say, they are saying nay, they are happy. Those are the people that are the problem. Those are the people that people supposed to tackle. It's not Fubara. Fubara have never joined APC or never joined PDP. Fubara is here at home. Let him join APC to get his victory. Okay. Because the people, the party, the PDP people who supposed to stand for him did not even stand. Is it not, what do they call our brother, the mad dog? He's still saying to PDP, he's still a stakeholder. He said he's among those who he built the house. He cannot leave the house for a tenant. It is tenant that's supposed to leave the house. He said it when they interview him. So such people, it's the PDP party that we be blaming for Bara the camping, because they did not do they did not fight their fight. So because nobody vote for Bara, people vote for PDP. The ballot day where they were voting, Bara name we are not there. It was PDP that we are there. So if the Kankos can leave Wiki to still control the PDP, and upon all this anti-party, according to what they will talk, the English anti-party activities, then who is Fubara that was handpicked? That is for that. Then I want to talk on Peter, the people we are talking about, because I did not really watch the video, but according to the questions of our brother Prince and the answer by our brother Jawash, you see, people said it is VDM that is doing it. Why must he come and do that? No, that is very wrong idea and very wrong thought. If it is only so, I believe the company that is doing phone is not one company. And all of them are showing people the same thing. Some people have the long battery to resist, while some don't have battery. While some, they will tell you, come and buy 50 million naira or 50 million euro. While some, they will tell you, buy just $10. But all are still phone.
Mr. Oduwa, you don't understand what is happening. This your submission is just going out of the rain. If I were you, you go do your findings. Tomorrow you come and give a proper submission. Nobody is saying
according to Prince Collins, ask a question.
That's what I'm saying now, that your submission is just out of line. You know, nobody is saying that if you are selling coke, nobody should sell coke. That one is totally out of it. You know, if you go to his page and watch the video he did, and then you will understand much better. Then tomorrow your submission will be perfect. So if I were you, you'd have just go according to how Prince Collins went by the beginning. He didn't get the whole full story. Then just give your submission based on you don't understand it, or jump to the next story. I think that would be much better. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So let me put that aside. For that military man that we are talking, I think his name is even Babagida. I don't know if it is Babagida's son, because I know Babagida's son is also a military guy. So, and we are talking about general ahead of him. But the problem is, if they know they can solve the crisis of this Boko Haram and everything, and I believe They have their group. What make Ibrahim Traore to become a president of Burkina Faso today? It was because of this insurgency. That makes him to become president. Because the people they fought together, that was a president to fight their so-called insurgency in their land, we are not doing it the way it's supposed to be. So that is why Ibrahim Traore get angry and said they do the overthrow and he become the president. And since he became the president, they have said that the insurgency is going on. He's giving the law that tackle the insurgencies, and then I find out that the France and America are their problem. Whereby that is why he suspend them and he's trying to make life better for his people. That enable one black man in America to say they want to carry their whatever come from America to come and fight in Burkina Faso. So if you know you have the whatever you can use to take over this insurgency done, then why are you waiting for people to come and call you? Or why are you waiting for the people that are sponsoring the terrorism to come and call you? They will not call you. You don't need to wait them. The next thing the people will have heard that you have taken over and you started putting the insurgency in their pocket, the place they're supposed to be. So that is only what I will have to say on that military man, a military guy who came to say he have all the solution of the this and nobody need to consult you. Because if you know that your father roof is leaking and you have the money to replace the roofing, you don't need for your senior brother or your junior brother or your auntie or your uncle to come and tell you, look at our daddy he has no roof anymore. And you are seeing it. The next thing, all of them will be surprised that you call carpenter, you call the aluminium people, and before you know, you have started changing the roof. So that is only my advice to the people who want them to be called for them to do the right thing. So thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Yeah, Mr. Najawash, it's like you're not there. You see, before Mr. Najawash will come, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. You see that Ibrahim Traore, you know, it's just something that God said is going to happen. That guy has been in the battlefield for a very long time, so he really understood what the issue was, you know. Because if you go to their history, the guy stayed long in the battlefield and he has saw how they failed, how the external forces, you know, jeopardize their effort and everything. So it's really all right. Mr. Vish is back, right?
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful submission. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thanks for putting your voice to this. But let me quickly move on to Abdul Malik. Then we'll take it from here. Abdul Malik, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. 8 minutes.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Good evening, everybody in the panel. Good evening, Nigeria. Fubara is intended about to join APC. If he do it, it's like it will lose his dignity, because most people supported him to retreat in governorship. Because when he do it now, when he decamp to APC, it's like he has lost his dignity. He don't have dignity anymore. Just like all that, the way they are doing now, because they know that when you decamp to APC, just like why, for me, for where I view, from my point of view, why they are decamping to APC is that when they stole money, they know when you decamp to APC, they will not investigate you anymore. That is the reason why they are decamping, most of them. It's not really ahead of 2027. Most of them, that is the reason why they are decamping. Because immediately when you join there, no matter the amount you stole, no more investigation. Understand? They will not, AFC will not go after you. Yeah, that is why they are decamping. You see, yesterday, according to House of Rep, they make a vote mandatory, right? That if you don't vote, you go to jail. Okay, they say we are practicing democracy. Which in country in the world that practice democracy?
It's not law yet, though. It's
I
not
know
law yet, though.
it's not law yet.
Yeah, it has passed second reading.
Okay. I was thinking they have passed it already.
But it's moving forward.
They are debating on it.
Second reading. So
Okay.
the last reading is going to the last reading, third reading.
Okay, that one is not going to. I don't believe it will take place. I don't believe, because you cannot force somebody to do what you don't like to do. Yet, if I like, I vote. If I don't like, I don't vote. Yeah, because you don't feed me. You don't, even though you feed me. No, you can. I can even tell you I cannot vote. Yes, it's not compulsory. Somebody must vote. Look at the way the vote is going in Nigeria now. It's like people don't have interest anymore because their vote is not counting. It's not counting. Okay, why are you going to let them to go and waste their time? Yeah, it's not counting. What happened in 2020 election, presidential election? The vote, people came out to vote, but what happened at the end? Even the judiciary, they are the problem of the Nigerian. Not if INEC is the problem, but judiciary, they are the major problem. When INEC says something, it's like he ring the election, okay, judiciary is the last hope of common man. Why can't they do the right thing if really they want to make the country work? They are the problem because they compromise. That is the country we find ourselves. We cannot even get one thing, concrete something, that this is what we have achieved how many years back. Even till now, till up to date. What those people are deliberating, you want to make vote compulsory in the country, mandatory for citizens. The country that operates democracy, who does that in the whole world? Nobody, no country. But in our country, they don't want to force you to do what you don't supposed to do. The citizens, are they going to run for the country for all those gang of criminals? Because the way they are operating, they are not. It's like they are military men or mufti. Yeah, those are not civilian. Even military, the time of military, we have not. Nigeria don't experience such things. But now it's worse in every day. Just because the citizens, they don't want to react. That's why they continue to do what they are doing. You see, you cannot do something that somebody don't. You cannot force something for somebody. It's not done anywhere. Yeah, it's not like that. Everybody have your own choice, have your own life to live. According to, I don't understand the Nigerian people. Even the citizens, they are the problem of themselves. According to the topic, jealousy is true. Somebody that is jealous, it can never be contented. No matter what you have, you have heaven and earth. Because the jealousy is in you. You can never be contented for what you have. And it's very bad. That is the problem we have in Nigeria too. Look at now, some people now, VDM, somebody that is trying to speak the truth and stand for the truth. Some people don't like him. If you don't like that guy, it's like you don't need the good of Nigeria, just like Peter Obi. Somebody that you don't have corruption that attached with him. How many years they have been investigating this man, right? No any corruption attached with this man. But some few people that don't still like him to be the president. It's like you don't need the good of the country. For me, that is how I see it. Yes. This one is not corrupt. Okay, if we come there, he will do best. He will do the best. He will try his best to make the country good. Because we fight corruption. But the one that corrupt, they are voting for them. I don't really understand those people. The way they are ruling the country.
Mr. Malik.
Oh.
Sorry. Are we saying they are trying to pass a law that if you don't vote, you go to jail?
Yeah, I read that yesterday. I was thinking the passage. Somebody tell me, Mr. Jonas said they have not yet passage. Imagine, they have not yet discussed how Nigeria will have steady light, how graduate will be having job. When you graduate, you have guaranteed that you will have job. They have not discussed all those kind of things as of rep or as of senate, or how they will fight insecurity. People are crying every day. Look at the nonsense thing they are trying to do. Imagine. Even yesterday, I read that Pablo said that 2020 there is no be opposition party in
All right,
2027. And we have a long way to go unless we change our mindset. I'm telling you, because the way I see it, it will be hard unless something will just happen dramatically. Thank you very much, Mr. Ninja Ward.
All right, Mr. Dua, sorry, Mr. Antu Malik, thank you very much, sir, for your submission. God bless you. I appreciate you. Let me hear from Stay Humble. Stay Humble, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Talk to us.
Yeah,
8 minutes.
yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Nigel Watch, again for the opportunity. You've given to us to air our views, and good evening to all the panelists. Very brilliant submissions so far. Yeah, I'll just touch a bit on the electoral system. Yeah, I think one other issue we have, in addition to the numerous issues of very dubious voter register, again, is that there are so many people who are involved in the election who don't vote, and there are people who actually are people you regard as intellectuals, really the media people, the core members that are involved in the election, the military guys, though you might not really call them intellectuals, but they are, people who might make a difference, if that makes sense. So there are millions of people who are involved in the election, the logistics and everything, who don't actually get to vote, and whose votes might make a difference. So I think that's something they should look into as well. You can't have everyone vote the same day, right? So there should be some kind of staggered voting and a system where people can actually submit votes online. They probably might not want to do that because it might limit their ability and their capacity to manipulate the process. Yeah, I think there's something that happened midweek that we've not really looked into. I heard some ministers went to the United Kingdom to give an account of Tinubu's stewardship. I don't know who their audience will be. Some said that they will talk to Nigerians in diaspora. And so I was just wondering, is it the same diaspora that they don't want, their votes to be, factored in? They don't want diaspora to vote. Is it the same diaspora they're going to talk to about Tinubu's achievement? But clearly, they don't care about the diaspora anyway. If they are going to the UK, it should be clear to everyone who is paying the piper. If there is anybody that is still I'm still in the dark regarding who actually is controlling Nigeria. It should be clear even from here that the people controlling Nigeria are not even in Nigeria. So back to the Fubara case. Yeah, it's not really a surprise to me. I've not really been involved in Fubara's discussion, really, because I wasn't happy the way they came into office. Yeah, the process really matters to me. So I've always regarded them as the same people. Yeah, so, and if you borrow Dele Farotimi's usual phrase, do not die in their war. You understand? So it was really their war, birds of a feather, really, and people were making a lot of cases for and against different camps, which to me is not even necessary. So the PDP to APC to this to that, they are just the the same party, really, just different nomenclature. So just different symptoms of same disease. We don't really have a political party, and I've regularly advocated here that the Nigerian diaspora has a role to play in injecting a new political culture into Nigeria. Enough said about that. To the Peter Obi issue, really, I remember when I joined as Stay Humble, I used to join, that was 2023. I used to join Niger Watch, with a different name anyway. So I remember the first time I joined as, Stay Humble, he asked me if I was supporting Tinubu or something like that. Yeah, because I had a different opinion from what was being discussed that day.
Yeah, that was true. That was true.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I will say that I was really, really fortunate, to be in the state when Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State. The first time I heard Peter Obi speak was when I was in primary school, just the twilight, phase of my primary education. That was when Peter Obi came to campaign. Yeah, so then we had George Moalu, who was campaigning under George Moalu was campaigning under the All Nigeria People's Party. Joe Martins Uzodike was campaigning under UNPP. Ngige was campaigning under PDP. Yeah, and Peter Obi was campaigning under APGA. Yeah, so I listened to them, to all their interviews. Yeah, but the first time I listened to Peter Obi speak, I was really, really convinced that he was the guy for Anambra State. Fast forward to when the election was held in March 2003, and then Obasanjo did his magic, his abracadabra, and all the PDP people, So that year, the people of the Southeast voted for APGA. All the Southeast states voted for APGA, but all the states returned PDP via Obasanjo's abracadabra. Yeah, but so 2003, 2004, 2005. Then in 2006, I was listening to the radio one day. It was announced that the tribunal declared Peter Obi, winner of the election. After like 3 years, I was really, really overjoyed. Then he came in, and he was really good, fantastic. Governance. I was in secondary school when he was impeached. We had to go protest. Yeah, then, and then when I was in secondary school as well, he started to equip all the secondary schools with laboratory facilities, with computers, with buses, what have you. And he visited all the schools to make sure that all the money he released the money directly to principals, not even, to some middlemen or some contractors. My principal, the secondary school I attended, was a government secondary school. My principal received the money. Each principal received 40 million naira to equip the laboratories and other facilities in the school. And Peter Obi visited the 107 something secondary schools, or 200 something secondary school, each and every one of them, to commission those projects and to make sure that what he released money for, that they were implemented. One secondary school, one of their principal, made away with the money, and he was removed immediately. I think it was Washington Grammar School in Onitsha. Yeah, so if you ask people in Anambra, then Washington Grammar School Onitsha, their principal, could not give accounts of how he spent the money, 40 million naira, and he was removed. So Peter Obi is someone that we should all fight to make him the president of Nigeria. The colonial masters, the colonialists, the UK, France, and the rest of them, they don't want him. They don't want him at all. They want the likes of Tinubu, the likes of Paul Biya, the likes of Museveni, and the rest of them. But again, we should not allow other people to fight this battle for us. This is our battle. We have to make sure that the right people are there. We should not be calling on, we call on the US, we call on these people to come and help us. They won't help us. In fact, they would even add salt to the injury. You understand? Because they want us to stay poor. They want the continent to remain the source of raw materials. You understand? And they will do everything to make it possible. The United States, they want to send some of the most hardened criminals in the world to, I think, 2 or 3 African countries. The same thing that the United Kingdom did with Rwanda. So they want to send those hardened criminals from South America, all those drug addicts, those former drug lords, and all those things to Africa to dump them in Africa. And nobody is talking about these things, you see. So we have a lot to do, really. And I just would enjoin us to be really steadfast, to continue calling a spade, and sooner or later we'll have the victory. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Stay humble. God bless you, sir. Thanks for putting a voice to this broadcast today. As usual, give us a mandate. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, my brother. Talk to us. 8 minutes.
Good evening to you, Mr. Helvis. Hopefully you can hear me clearly.
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Evening to you. Hope you've been doing okay. I think it's been a while that brothers did not see Saul.
Yeah, you don't leave us for street. You don't leave us for street now.
No, my Black Panther, Jerry, and Black Panther, and Kosam. But thank God, not even here today. Well, I greet you, Mommy Drasper. I greet you. Thank you very much for all that you do. All panelists, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Collins, Mr. Stay Humble. I will stay humble according to us. You admonish Mr. Malik, Mr. Odua, and I think we have another person here. Okay, Mr. Andubisi, I greet you all. Thank you all for joining the platform today. Comment section, I greet you all, Mr. Boise, Mr. Emmanuel Johnson. I think it's been a while I saw Irene Finest. Well, Madam Amy Bright, I greet you all. Madam Enina, everybody. Greetings to everyone. Honestly, I would have maybe just allowed Stay Humble to probably say more about the things that you witnessed Peter Gregory Obi did in Anambra State, because now you're giving us first-hand information. But also, those things are not hidden. They are not like, Peter Obi himself said it, that good governance is not like biscuit or tom-tom that you can go and buy in the market and put in your pocket. And honestly, that's true, because you can feel good governance. You can smell good governance. You can inhabit when you see good governance. And I think that's what Peter Obi is trying to tell Nigerians. Now, as it is today in Nigeria, because there's no good governance, you can also see it, you can feel it, you can touch it, you can smell it. In fact, you can even sleep with it. You can sleep with it. But so pertinent again is, you talk about another very salient point. When Obasanjo did all his abracadabra with PDP governors and all that, because most of us here, our eyes were open during Obasanjo's regime. What I'm trying to draw here is a kind of comparison with what is happening today. All of the political abracadabra that they are doing, they learn from somewhere. And only if these leaders have done well for the country called Nigeria, Tinubu will not be anywhere today. That is the only pain and hunger that I have against these people. Because it's clearing, it's not in the hidden. It's clearing, it's glaring. It's not allegedly. Tinubu is a criminal. And they had his case file. Ribadu, Obasanjo, Tafa Balogun, they all had is case file in their hand. Let's not forget Salisu, Sanusi Salisu. I think if I don't miss the name, Toronto. Upon this, the same revelation was revealed about Toronto with Chicago some years back. Salisu came to the floor of the house to come and apologize to Nigerians that he forged his certificate from Toronto. Tinubu did not do anything. Obasanjo, Ribadu, and Tafawa Balogun of blessed memory, they all were playing with the case file of Tinubu. And so because they did all that, the guy was growing, whether by crook or by chance. Most of the houses that belongs to Lagos State government in Lagos, some of them were turned to personal properties. These are not allegedly. You can go, you can. I mean, Bodilon House belongs to the Lagos State government. It's not allegedly. So it's not like maybe I'm telling lies here. In countries that wants to thrive and succeed, they don't allow criminals like this to get to the corridors of power. Because if they get there, they will destroy everything. And that's what we're witnessing in Nigeria today. Everything is destroyed. And I said it here. As soon as they saw in this guy, I said it here, that now Nigeria is not a criminal country because what? These guys are criminals. From the president to the vice president to the senate president, and the list continues. And so for them to be able to govern the country, they will have to criminalize the country. And that's why Akpabio has the M4 to tell you that there will not be political party in the coming election. No sane political person does that anywhere in the world. Why? Because you're trying to take away the will of the people to make their choice. So the government exists for the people so that people can make their choice and decide on policies that will affect life. And that's what Peter Obi did when he was in Anambra State. As a matter of fact, he allows people until, and you just allude to that, my brother, by saying that a principal was giving money. He trusted them that you are Nigerians, you are Anambrans. Let me put this money in your hand. Go and carry out the. He trusted them, but only one of them defaulted. And what was done to him? There was no second chance given to that person. He was removed. Once you smell such thing, you cut it from the root. What we are suffering today is because some criminals we are not cut away from the root. As soon as they didn't cut them away from the roots. You stop them once you see them. Now, electoral reform now, they are now telling you that part of electoral reform is that if you don't vote in an election, you go to jail. Not even in America will they tell me where I have my voters' rights, I'm a citizen by God's grace. You won't tell me because I didn't go to the polling unit, I'll go to jail. As a matter of fact, there were elections carried out here some weeks ago for mayors, council members, and all that. Do you know that businesses were going on? You didn't know the people voted. I was asking my wife, are you not going to vote? She said, you know what? You just go. I'll come later. Some people didn't show up and they didn't go to jail for it. In a civilized society, you have the will, you have the free will to make your choice. Now, because they are criminals, what they are doing now is that they are subverting the will of the people, that compulsorily you have to vote so that they can tell you that the people make their choice. Now they'll make Nigerians compulsorily vote, knowing fully well that the vote will not count, and then later you say, oh, but we didn't vote. No, they'll tell you, no, you voted because there was a law that barred you that if you don't vote, you go to jail. And they now knew what they would do at the back end. They'll go and rig the election. So the next coming election, if there is any, which I am against, is going to be critical, is going to be more dire than what we had in the last election. In the last one, over 80 people were pied. A 19-year-old boy pied himself. Why? Because he believed that his future has been taken away. Only if that young man did not pie himself. And so in the next coming one now, they are trying to initiate a law, a bill, that if you don't vote, regardless whether you know how to make your choice or not, you're going to go to jail. And so once everybody now casts their vote, they know how to rig the election and then still bring in this criminal, because they believe that whether the country is better or not, he has to do his 8 years. And this is where it becomes so critical when we talk about the West. And I think Nigerians can really understand. When you talk about imperialism, you talk about the West. Please know what your problems are. The West are not your problems. Your people are your problem. Because the West, oh, okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I do appreciate you. We can talk again later,
Thank you.
but thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, my brother. I can see you wanted to enter part two of that deep analysis. Thank you so much for coming in, at least to remind us of the whole journey, how they got into power. Thank
No,
you.
I will help Mr. Give us a man to complete that part two. If I don't get it right, maybe he
Okay.
will mention it.
I'll call you shortly. You know, you help me to finish it. Mr. Paul WC, it's good to have you on the show, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes.
Yeah, happy Sunday, Elvis, and
Thank you, sir.
our brothers on the platform. Happy Sunday to everyone. Mommy Daspara, I salute you, ma. Happy Sunday to those on the those on the comment
Thank you.
section.
Thank you very much for your wonderful private message, encouragement. I'm grateful, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you too. Thank you. You're doing a good job. Please keep it up. So let me speak about Fubara's what is going on between him and Wiki. We observed that since they said he went to London to see Tinubu and came back, he has started speaking the way he has been speaking. So we are not surprised. I know that these guys, they are in the same camp. What they came out to say sometimes, giving Rivers people hope that he's going to fight to get his seat back. Because the way he came into that seat is very, um, it's not the proper way. Obviously, they didn't win. And then he helped Wiki as well to rig the elections, presidential elections in Rivers State. So for somebody who has been with Wiki, and nobody knows how long he has been working with Wiki as I think the accountant general of the state then. So they know themselves very well, and probably they have agreed that it's better they remain in the same camp. That whoever decides to stay the other way, that the other person will expose him or her. The other person will expose the other, and so probably it is what he intends to do to remain there. All the bold face he was putting on before, I believe we are all meant to deceive Rivers people. Okay, now the people who came out to protest that he should return back to power. If he leaves and eventually joins APC or even goes back there, still in PDP and now doing what they have agreed that he initially refused to do, does it show integrity? No. He's only working, like Mr. Jonathan said, they are all self-serving. He's working for himself and for Wiki. They don't care whether the state burns. Of course, they will have psychopaths who will come around to represent them in media spaces to say this and that. But behind the curtain, they are doing what Tinubu wants. All these are all the Tinubu whole plan. The man thinks he owns the world. He's trying to force people, though people who don't have integrity like himself, all of them to join APC. If Fubara joins APC now, it means only Bayelsa State and Akwa Ibom remains that are not APC. But already rumors are going on that the Akwa Ibom governor will soon decamp. So, but I think at the end of the day, it is the people that will say enough is enough of all these shenanigans going on. What Fubara is doing is not in the interest of Rivers people. But the coming days we see. I believe he doesn't have integrity, because if he has integrity, he will say that he doesn't even want. He will say if they don't want him to remain as governor and do his work, is going to resign. Or he can just tender his resignation. Maybe the day he comes back to that seat, he will just surprise everybody and just resign. And then probably must have, if he's a man of integrity, who have already put on his plans to expose all he and Wike did. If he's a man who knows how to fight people, he doesn't mind. He will not mind going to jail for all all he has done with Wike while he was like a general, or for to expose this man, because the greater victory will be for the Rivers people and himself if he does that. But like Mr. Jonathan said, they are all selfish, they are all self-serving, only about what they can gain and for their immediate family, not about the people. All the suffering people are going through and all that is going on in Rivers now, people are suffering. He doesn't care about that. So I had some of our colleagues talking about the electoral reforms and all that. I know that electoral reform is the lowest minimum we expect for the next election, if at all it will hold to be better. But beyond that, I've always had the view that Nigeria has broken beyond repair. The best method now, the best option now is for people who want this country to get better to stand up and say, let us come to the table and sit down and discuss Nigeria. The electoral reform, I don't see it working with the kind of people we have in the National Assembly, except if there is mass movement that will get them to do it. And then even when they do it, people have to be vigilant to ensure that all the spirit of the letters in that electoral reform are followed are followed fully by INEC. Because after the electoral reform of 2022 that led to 2023 elections, we never knew that the electoral reform gave INEC a leeway to say, okay, we may not use IREV, we just announce results. And that was what the court, that was one of the major things the court used to pick holes in the appeals of Obi and Atiku and other people who lost elections. So these people, they always finding a way to wrap this thing up and do it the way they want. Well, at the end of the day, it is Nigerians, the suffering people, including us who are not in the country. We all have to find a way to salvage our country, because the way things are going, it will not work. Let me digress a little. The other day I saw Olisa Bakoba, senior advocate of Nigeria, talking about the country, that we cannot continue this way, going to elections every time when things are not working. It's only a madman who will continue the same way and expect a different result. That it is high time we come and say what system really suits us. That we all have to sit together and redefine how we are going to put the country straight. That is what sane countries do. Somebody who is not doing well in his work of life or in his studies, who is serious, will sit down and reassess the style, if it is the way he answers his question that makes him to fail, or the way he prepares for his exams. He or she will need to change the method, prepare better next time, and reform the way he reads, the way he observes the system, and knows and know how to tackle the question next time. If the person spends maybe 2 minutes in tackling one question and wastes his time there, he will not know how to prepare better. So he will spend less time in answering a question, so he can cover a lot of grounds, a lot of other questions. If it's a question of maybe 20 questions or so he or she can pass. So Nigeria needs to reassess our system, but we know we have a big amount and oligarchy, that all these people who are rulers now, rulers like Harutimi calls them, they all belong to that system. They don't want the country to move forward. So I guess that is the only way out, to sit down and reassess our system. We can even say no more elections until we discuss Nigeria. If people can demand for that and push it forward, it will put pressure on these people who say they control the country to say, it's time we really listen to the people, because they are destroying the future of the younger ones, the young ones, the future generations. See how Jam did what they did the other time, just last week or thereabout. And people are raising alarm that what kind of thing is this? And the man just came and gave excuse, even though he was shedding tears. And they rewrote the exams for some people. But yet, that does not take care of the trauma students went through. The country is really in a very bad shape. Let me stop here so far. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Paul, if you check the last time you were here, they said complaint. Today, they said complaint. I would like to ask you before I move on for a final submission. Do you think there is hope at all that this whole fight will somehow someday now rejoice that we succeeded in having a better Nigeria in our time?
So, the chances are very slim because these people in power, they have succeeded in sowing so much division, ethnic, religious, and other sexual divisions among us that our people no longer even see the few who want to turn the country around. They are not the hated ones. They hate Dele Farotimi. They hate Peter Obi.
Some
They
of the
hate few
youths,
others who
most of the
it's
youths
terrible.
are not even ready.
That is that's why I'm going to the youth. I want people ready. I was in a space yesterday. Some of our people, like us, who are not in the country, who are younger ones, who are enjoying what the founding fathers of this countries where we live have established and continue to those who came after them are continue to maintain. They are still supporting people like Tinubu. They are still giving excuse for Tinubu and others who are ruling the country. You begin to wonder for what purpose, and they have family members back home. You begin to wonder, don't they want the country to succeed? How long are we who are even here, how long are we going to live in this world? Some of us who are in this our age range now, our children, some of them are not even sure of the next meal tomorrow. Yet we cannot join hands together. They have brought them over. Some of them even come to those places to talk because these people are paying their bills and ask them to come there and counter what others are saying. The whole thing is it depends. It still means maybe we'll still have to find maybe behind closed door we can talk to ourselves and see how we can raise up a movement from overseas here and join forces with our colleagues back home to put pressure on these people who are in power to do the right thing. I don't know because anarchy may be the final result, and anarchy will not favor anybody. Lives will be lost if it goes to that area, and nobody wants that.
Thank you. Thank you very much once again, Mr. Paul. God bless you, sir. Hopefully, we'll have that better Nigeria, of our dream in our time. Everyone on the panel have given their submission. We're going to have our final submission, and so we can round up already almost 3 hours, which I don't normally like on Sunday and Saturday. Mr. Jonathan, please, your 2 minutes, sir.
Yeah,
Final
Mr.
submission.
Evans. Thank you. Thank you once again. You see, there's this area that was not presented today, but one way or the other, the discussion came in. And I know that the platform, when the jungle mature, I know that Nigeria Watch will bring it on, which is about the compulsory voting. I know at the appropriate time it will be brought to the. But since we are talking about it today, see, for those of us that follow Nigerian politics, bumper to bumper, we are following it already. We know what is going on. And also, since my brother gave us a mandate, he brought out the hammer and to crack the ice. I will just use the hammer to split it into two. And when the jungle mature, we will now crush it into pieces. You see, this their compulsory voting is a joke. It is a joke. It's not going to work. And if for whatever reason Nigerians allows it to work, then forget about election in Nigeria. The strategy behind it, let's break it down for them. We are not stupid. The strategy behind it is to give us what we want, what we are all crying for, electronic voting. So they will first of all get compulsory voting. See, in fact, they will hand over the entire electoral act to you. Go and write it and bring it. We'll vote for it in the House and Senate. Once they get the compulsory voting, forget about election in Nigeria. They will rig us to stupor.
The rigging will be unprecedented, the one you have never seen before. And make no mistake about it, when they give that crooked comparison, because that's what they are saying on the floor, they said that some countries are already doing it. They give examples of Australia. They gave the example of Peru. Are you kidding me now? Can you compare their institutions with ours? So please, we're talking of electoral reform. Give Nigerians electoral reform. That's what we're talking about, not compulsory voting. That is an avenue for you to rig. You will rig us tired. A country that has there is no data on population. It is the computer, the technology that does not give you people the chance to rig the way you used to rig in 2023. You want to return back to that status where there will be 10,000 people register at a particular polling unit. This current system, if it is only 1,000 people that showed up, it is 1,000 people. So your rigging will be within that 1,000. That's what you perpetrated in 2023. Now you want to return to the situation where you can come out and tell us the entire 10,000 people voted. The entire 10,000 in that polling unit voted, since it is compulsory. Are you kidding me? You think we're stupid? That is the strategy behind it. So that now we saw the last voting, about 25-26% of the total electorate came out to vote. Now they will go back to 60-75%. That voting has improved since it's compulsory voting. You don't even fall for that crap. Give us electronic voting. Nigerian politicians, the lawmakers will never give you anything in Nigeria without something for them. When they give you something, they get 2-3 more. They don't have the capacity to give. In a normal climate, the question is always, when the legislators, when they sit down to make laws, the question is always, what is in it for the people? In Nigeria, it is the other way around. What is in it for the Nigerian politicians? If there is nothing in it for them, that law will not see the light of the day. That bill will not see the light of the day. It's not going to happen. It is always what is in it for them. So this compulsory voting, it is what is in it for them. It is to make the avenue for rigging. So you can get all your electronic voting all you like. We can give you everything that you want all you like. You get it, take it and run away.
Even get your electoral reform, get it right.
Get your electoral reform, get everything. You take it and run away.
All right.
They will still rig us to stupor.
Okay.
So let's talk about stuff. Let's talk about development in Nigeria. Bring laws to the floor. Anyway, Mr. Elvis, these people they continue to take us for granted. Which one is compulsory voting? Country where all the institutions.
Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Mr. Elvis.
Oh, sorry, if you allow me 10 seconds, Mr. Elvis, just 10 seconds.
Stretch.
10 seconds, sir, if you allow me. If you allow me 10 seconds.
No, I'll come to you. You will use your final submission for you want to. Your 10 seconds have to be your 2 minutes. Do you want to use your 2 minutes?
No. Go to others. So I don't jump them.
Okay, better. Keep your 10 seconds to your 2 minutes, sir. Thank you. Let me come to Prince Collins. Sir, please, your final submission, 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. You see, just like you said, it won't work. That will not work because Nigeria does not even have the capacity to checkmate those that have voted and those that didn't vote. They don't have that capacity. They don't have the primary element to checkmate that. They don't have the backup. They don't have the basic amenities to do such things. So I think, just like Mr. Jonathan have said, on my own, I'm yet to actually conclude because I've not read, how the law is going. Maybe when I read, I'll be able to, substantiate the fact as regarding the reason why they are doing it. Yeah, I think, if we don't mind, just as Mr. Jonathan have said, I think they've got, interior motive, that they are going to use that for, in the next election. So they know that it's going to, help them, make their strategies work. So it might be that simple reason. But for me, it will work because in the first place, what are the established structures, to check whether people voted or not? They don't have that capacity. So Nigeria is a joke. For me, the system in Nigeria is a joke, and it will continue to be a joke until I begin to see the evidence of the fact that yes, this is the right direction. So I will not fall into those their shenanigans. They are just jokers, and they are looking for ways to manipulate the people against their will and their wishes. So it will work. It will work. So thank you very much. We have a wonderful day as we prepare for another day. Happy weekend, everyone.
Thank you, Chris Collins. Thank you, sir. Happy weekend to you.
Naija Wash. You people allow me to talk now so that I can go.
Okay, go ahead. You have only 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, well, according to the.
Even say please. If I say please, make I speak. Please.
Yes, you gotta tell me allow you to tell. I said,
please.
I said please now. Did I forget?
You don't say please. Now me they tell you.
You did not wait. I said please now. Maybe you did not hear me.
You not talk.
Okay, let me voice it out, please.
Thank you.
When we have too many Okaigbes on the seat, we go respect everybody.
All right, go ahead. You remember 1 minute.
Oga, give me 5 minutes now. Make I talk now. I want to express my thanks.
You say you not people that beg.
I don't beg. I'm not in emperor. I want to thank everybody.
3 minutes. I'm wasting my time, Oga.
I want to thank everybody. I thank Mommy Diaspora. Mommy, thank you very much for acknowledging everybody here. I want to thank the viewers too. I want to go straight to the Nigerian space as a whole. Look, there's something we are missing here. When I say the Nigerian Republic is gone, I'm talking in riddles, but people have not really dug down. I'm still expecting somebody to come out to really understand what I meant by it. Look, this electoral law, I won't go deep until Nigeria Watch present it, but I'll go on the surface now. You see, if they said they want to be arresting people that they didn't vote, then it is even an opportunity for every one of us not to even come out that day to vote. Let us see as they're going to carry 240 million people into the prison. You see, they are moving from one step of chaos to another level of chaos. When you don't have the structure to even catch a criminal that stole 900 billion, accountant general, then you want to arrest the entire country, taking their rights. And you said everybody have a right, and now you are taking their right that God has given them, because election is not compulsory for us to vote now. It's not compulsory. It's not compulsory. It's not compulsory for us to. It's not compulsory for us to vote. And if we want, it's not compulsory for us to vote. And if we want to vote, it's our own willing, and we'll select the person we want to vote for. But now that they are going to make a law, that law, I pray they make that law. I'm praying for them to make the law. You people should not even talk too much. Let them make the law so that every one of us will say we are not going to vote. Let them carry the entire Nigeria into prison, or let us pay 100,000.
They are not in the business of arresting anybody that did not vote.
They said no. They put it in the law. I know they are not. I know they are not. But we can go ahead to maximize and make use of that dirty law they want to be. All of us will not come out and vote. Let us see. Let them do their worst. Let them do their worst. After all, the country do not belong to them. The sovereignty of the country belongs to the people. Let them do their worst. And I want to say here that the republic again has ended. There is no way we are going to fix Nigeria. Nigeria must collapse. And the beginning of the collapsing is what we are seeing today. So let anybody not lose hope. Just relax and let us enjoy the way they are going to make it collapse. Thank you.
How are we going to enjoy the way they will make it collapse? If it collapse, will it be beneficial to anybody?
The roof go fall for their head. All of them, all the politicians.
All right. Thank you anyway, my brother. Thank you for putting your voice to this. Let me quickly move on to Abdul Malik. Sorry, Mr. Odua. Mr. Odua, sir, talk to us your 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yawosh. Well, if they want to make any law, I believe it's just distraction because of Nigeria. People say that they should make electronic mandatory vote. That's why they are trying to just put confusion so that Nigeria will keep on start talking and forget about their reality. Where are they saying mandatory vote? Is in the state or the country that INEC will not give you voters card? Or if you do they know how many people that is up to 18 years that need to register? Where if you go to register, the INEC will not even let you register. Where they will be looking for a bribe before they even register you. Do they make law to really ask for vote, or they just want to make people to be talking in social media? If they want to make law, they will have make an INEC mandatory that voters card will be given to people easily. Second, it will be easy for people to vote, to register and collect their voters card. So that one will be law we will hear. Then in other hand, and the judges are also the problem, because a brother told us now that when the INEC, if the judges see that there was loophole where INEC used, if the judges were not criminal, they will have asked the INEC the millions you people budgeted for electronic machine to make sure that this vote is successful. Do they give it to you or not? They say they give it to them. Say this election is cancelled. Go and redo the election, even though you have the loophole of just announce any result you like. No, because they give you money to buy electronics, which you call ROF and whatever the name of the machine.
Beavers.
And
Beavers and IRF.
Yes, to Beavers, for them know that that is where the election will come from. But the judge, because they are criminal, because they are the thieves, that is why they were just looking for a place that INEC will come so that they will be making business on the people. Then they will now put whoever they want to put and say you are the one that won the election. Because if it's very simple, you cannot send person message, you throw away your money, you cannot say go and look for it for me. You just say, okay, it doesn't matter, just enter us. No. INEC, they give you millions and millions and millions. If you cannot use that machine, come and refund the money to Nigeria, then before you can do other elections. Then for we to know that really that machine doesn't function. If that machine, they give you the money and that machine must function, because you cannot buy telephone and it's not working. You will know the company tell you to refund it, they will refund your money, or they will give you another one. So the judges are the problem we have. That is why I always say because people will say they are the law. The people that control the law are the problem we have. Because if they control the law well, the country will be okay. So that's the only what I have to say. Thank you, Mr. Njawash. Thank you very much.
Mr. Odua, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. Abdul Malik, sir, your 2 minutes, please.
Yeah, good evening once again, Mr. Evans. You see, I see no reason why you contribute money, right? Which other continent, which is European, supported to buy the RF machine, Beavers. But why can't you use this thing? Why can't you use it? Just because of you have another agenda. You want to rig the election. Because you know that one is transparent, right? Because when they use Beavers, everything will be shown, is transparent. There will not be cheating. But because of their criminal attitude, you understand? That's why they don't like to use it. Okay, why do you bring the idea to buy the Beavers at the first place? Something that you don't want to make use of. Something that you bought almost 300 to 400 billion naira, right? Okay, why can't you use this thing? You see, the other country, they are moving forward, but we are going backward. We are going backward every year. the people that supposed to be the leaders, they are not there. That is the problem we have. It's not that Nigeria, there is many things that can produce something that's better, but the leaders, they are the one that declining the country every day. They don't know how to manage the country. Look at terrorists now. They cannot buy those drone simulators to destroy those people. How many terrorists did they bush? How many of them? But that guy, why can't they buy drone simulators to destroy those people? People are using technology, but they are going. Nigeria are backward for all those things. Just to have to steal money to go and kiss for another mass country. Are you okay? Are you normal? Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Okay. Abdul Malik, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Stay humble, please. Your 2 minutes.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so I just want to talk about.
Stay humble, are you there? Okay.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So someone mentioned yeah, that I didn't get to talk about what I witnessed under Peter Obi's administration. Yeah, I've been talking about Peter Obi for more than 20 years here now, and yeah, he's one politician that's never disappointed me. It's very hard to find a Nigerian politician that will not disappoint you in 3 years, but I've been, supporting him for more than 20 years now, and he's never disappointed. Yeah. So then also someone mentioned that we should not blame the foreign governments, really, that we should blame our leaders. See, we have to get some things very clear. All right. So we cannot rule out foreign interference in Nigeria. And that's very, very, very crucial. And when we begin to understand that, that will even help us, to fight for a better Nigeria. Because when the colonialists, came in, they supplied weapons to the Yoruba tribes for decades. They were fighting themselves. But I thought that the issues were those kings, those Alaafins, and they didn't know who was supplying the weapons, to them. So the ballot paper that you have, the names of the people on those ballot papers, did you choose them? No, you did not have any input. The people that contested the primaries, did you have any input in them? No. So, by and large, 90-something% of the decision is taken by someone outside Nigeria. You understand? So you have to understand that even this compulsory voting stuff, they are not going to arrest everybody. This law is made for specific people that they are going to persecute. They're going to be arresting at random, like their so-called cyberbullying law. This compulsory voting law is just for them to persecute their political enemies, to say, oh, you did not vote and this is a criminal offense. You must go to jail. And these things are from the playbook. These things are from the playbook of CIA, from the playbook of France. They travel to France, every 2 weeks. What do you think they're going there to do? They come back and they make a new law. They come back so we have to reconcile these things. We have to be very alert. You don't just sleep and keep on saying, oh, that the problem is our leaders. You've been blaming your leaders for the past how many decades now, and there's been no result. Why not try something different? That someone somewhere, some people somewhere, that they are manipulating the process, and you actually need to tackle them. Yeah, because
stay humble. Stay humble.
Yeah.
God will bless you. I will pray for you. God will bless you. Thank you for elaborating on it.
Yeah, because if even this white paper that they passed in the UK, that they released in the UK, when they started this immigration thing, I told people that their target is not illegal immigrants. Their target are legal intellectuals, professionals from Asia, from Africa, who they see as threat, who they see as who could potentially upstage the puppets that they have installed in Africa and Asia. Yeah, but people did
Thank
not
you.
believe.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Now
much. Stay
it's
humble.
very
Thank you.
clear. All right.
Stay humble. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for your
Yeah.
time with us today. God bless you. Thank you. All right, give us a mandate. Are you there? Okay, you are not available. Mr. Paul, are you there, sir?
Yes, I'm here, Mr. Davis. Yes,
Thank you,
let me
sir.
speak
Your
briefly
final
about
2 minutes.
let me speak briefly about the plus to
Sorry,
put in compulsory voting. If the APC controlled or led National Assembly pushes and succeed in doing that, is an express way to rigging, like Mr. Jonathan said. Their plot in that is a very simple thing. So they want to make it. They want to be sure that if people don't even come out to vote or they will write results. They will just go get the voters register and use it to write results the way they want to make it clear that their people won. That's just it. And I just hope that other parties who still have the liver and the courage in National Assembly there will oppose it vehemently and even call press. Uh, we even call a press conference after they have debated to tell the world what this rule applying to do, because this is not democracy. No serious country does that. People have just their rights. They have rights to vote or not to vote, but they will live with the consequence of the results. That is what happens in everywhere. Like here, when the election was done last year, some people didn't vote. But they are crying about how the outcome and what the man in power is doing. But it is what it is. You don't force people to vote. But this APC, there's nothing they cannot do because we are all, like like Nigeria used to call all of us, we are all docile and not serious. But those of us abroad and those in the country. That is why they are doing whatever everything they want. They will test the ground, test the water. Once the shouting is not much, there's no serious opposition against it. They'll just go ahead and do what they want to do. So it is left for the political parties who know that, the other parties who know that this thing is a big disadvantage to them. It's left for them to come out and even go to court and invoke and allow and let the court invoke the Nigerian constitution, which gives people rights to vote or right not to or not to vote, so that people's fundamental human rights will be respected. Because this is another way of trying to abuse or circumvent people's fundamental human rights. That's something these APC people will not do. And because the man in power, everybody know that he's just a clear-cut politician who wants to have his way. He's not in there to work for the people. He's all in there for himself, for power and money and influence, and to control things the way he wants. That is why he's doing this. He's the one doing this. Whether he got it from his puppet masters abroad or it is his own contrivance with his people in Nigeria, it doesn't matter. It is that it is not. It is even against the Nigerian constitution to force people. It's like forcing people to become all Christians or all Muslims or all this thing, traditional worshippers. That is what this thing is like. It's not allowed anywhere. I hope people will realize this and begin to talk against it. They should face the real matter. Why haven't APC members? Why are they not pushing for compulsory electronic voting? Sorry, electronic transmission of results. That only results from the polling booth is accepted result that will be transmitted on IREV. Why shouldn't they? Why can't they push that one forward? But their masters, their money at the villa has told them this is what we want. If you do it, all of us will say through, and they are trying to push it. Nigerians should not accept that. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria Wash.
Miss Elvis.
Mr. Paul, thank you very much, sir. Thanks for coming in today. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Give us Amanda. Are you available to speak now?
Yes, I'm here. Sorry, I was even here earlier.
Okay, go ahead.
Just
2 minutes. Thank you.
okay, thank you. Regardless of how you see it and whatever you choose to believe, you can believe. All I know is that the West is not your problem. Your people are your own problem. Whatever law they are trying to initiate, they know what they are trying to do. They know what they want to gain. So whether you see it as France playbook or playbook from the United Kingdom. I mean, is your opinion, is our opinion. People have the opinion, but all I know is that these guys are not there for anything good for the country. And there is no, I mean, okay, some few days ago, Donald Trump was in Saudi Arabia, right? To go and do what? He knows the reason why he went there. Now, that same country that he went to, and some other, okay, for example, Qatar. Qatar is trying to, I mean, I think they already bought the jets. And I put this in a write-up some days ago. They are trying to offer you a private jet. And you think that is ethical because of what you stand to gain. The people in-house are frying against it in their own numbers. Meanwhile, in-house, there are places where people are trying to build here, but you are saying no because of what their religion and things like that. That's another kettle of fish. Regardless of how you look at it, these criminals don't care. Your problem is not the West. Your problem is your people. Over 80 people died in the last election. People voluntarily took their own lives because their leader failed them. And when we begin to talk about the West, no, you face your own problem. You have your house. A thief will not tell you they don't want to come into your house. You are the one that will decide if the thief comes in or they stay out. Or they come in and then maybe one person will go and tell Jehovah God, I have come back home, so that's how things operate. If these guys care about their people, they'll make life better for their people. If they care about Nigerians, they'll make life better for Nigerians. This electoral law, whatever they are trying to do, is just all shenanigans. It's one way to keep Nigerians talking, take their eyes from the real matters, and that way for them to do their evil, because that is what they are there to do. They are not for you to govern. Look at Fubara, for example. I mean, in the first place, he didn't get there on a legitimate ground. But in his right senses, would he have made that choice? That is what they sold to him. And he has to do it because all his sins must be forgiven. So Nigerians, I think the old matter here is that Nigerians are the ones that need to fight for the country and take it back from the hands of these criminals. These guys don't care, and they will dare you and dare you and dare you the more. What can you do, Nigerians? This is the high time for Nigerians to stand and demand good from the hands of these guys. They don't care. Mr. Elvis, thank you very much for the time today. It was wonderful hearing your voice again and the voice of the panelists and Nigerians all over the world. Comment section, I greet you all. Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much. Please have a wonderful weekend and a blessed night. Bye for now.
Thank you. Give us a mandate. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for your submission and thanks for your time with us today. The final is Black Panther. Black Panther, your final 2 minutes if you're there. Okay, Black Panther, it seems you're not available. We're going to round up the show right now. I appreciate every one of you that came into the panel today. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
I'm here, sorry.
I beg we talk to us now. This one will take forever to unmute, so we understand. Go ahead, 2 minutes. Thank you.
Sorry, let's see the verse today. Not me cause the problem. Thank you, Naija Wash. Thank you for what you're doing. And may God continue to bless you. You see, I want to say something here. Even till now, as we are talking, when they tell say Jesus Christ is the Son of God, people will still not believe. When they say Jesus Christ came for all, even the pagan, he came for the pagan, people will still not believe. So if you don't believe, it's your choice. But when the impact start coming in, it's still going to be your choice. So imperialism is your choice. You don't want to believe it, it's existing, and it will continue to exist. There's nothing you can do about it. Your believing or not believing cannot erase it because the historian has spoken about it. Hitler did something about it, said he's going to turn our place to a farmland. That's the voice of imperialists. So if you like, you don't believe, that's your choice. But what I would advise you, you give us a money, go and read books of imperialists and go and look at how they function and how they are functioning now. So Naija Watch, I buy my cap. I say thank you for giving us this platform.
All right, Black Panther, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you all. You say be like the verse today. I'm not the verse, I don't tire. You know the same for my voice. Say I don't tire. This is easy to this work not your easy like that. I just want more to round up, and we already crossed 3 hours today. So tomorrow is another day. Even as we did do this one just now, I've uploaded a video from VDM. It talk about Sheyi Tinubu over the last president that was captured or kidnapped or tortured, anyhow you want to call it. Now, Sheyi Tinubu people now don't they come to attack him. So VDM have cried out, played one of their videos who trying to attack him because he's talking to Sheyi Tinubu. So yeah, as he did that video, we're on live here. I have to quickly do that video as well. The video is already on air on Naija Watch. For finish this now, you guys can go watch that particular video and see what these lunatics are saying, to very dark man. It's very unfortunate that in the country, even though we are fighting for how the country can be better, you still have people that fight you back. Remember, devil have followers. So no matter how it is, these people, same people that we are trying to drag to do the right thing, they are followers that will always attack us back. Recently they say they paid a lot of people on social media to start attacking people that is talking against the government and all that. So in case you see one of these people, you should be quick to recognize them. If you see them on, for example, on our platform, on the comment section and all that, once you recognize them, lambast on them straight away. Because they are paid to disorganize, destabilize, and confuse you. So when you notice them on the comment section, on the panel, or even our pre-recorded video comment section, anywhere you see them, lambast on them straight away, because we shouldn't take it easy with them at all. Because what they are doing is to continue to capture some of us here into their side. Not me, but you never know. We have lots of gullible people right there. Some of them is not their fault. The way their sense reach, not just be that, they can be easily pulled out to join the Satanism. I just hope that we continue to do what we are doing. It's not easy. Unfortunately, it's not looking good like the country will be better anytime soon. It just looks like something that's going to get worse. Information also reached me allegedly that from 2026, people need to run out of Nigeria. I don't know how true is that because of what is going to happen in 2027. It's going to be either do or die, that Tinubu must be retained, allegedly. So the way it's going on right now, you can already see the signs of the desperation, preparation for 2027 is already there. For example, you can see how the mass defection from the city governance across the country. Fubara is the next now, preparing and arranging his luggage to move to APC. So it's very unfortunate that we are seeing things like this. Fubara is the last person that I told I would ever do this, although he has not done it. But I'm not going to be surprised, since the news have broke out now by Sowore,
But it's a human being also, and he's a politician.
Yeah, but it's very unfortunate that everybody is just doing this. I'm looking forward to when we are going to see that person with integrity that will say, no, for me to do this, I rather resign or give up my ambition. Whether Fubara like it or not, he will never suffer again till he die. What is wrong if you turn down this kind of trace and just forget about your political career? like they normally say, his political career is dead on arrival. So what? I've ruled as a governor. Now you say my political career is dead. So if my political career is gone because of the people, so what? I don't understand. Is it it's compulsory that you must rule as a governor? When you are done, you now go to Senate, a retiring home, or a minister, or become a president? I don't understand. Sometimes you see them talk on the national TV that the other person's political career is dead, the other person's political. So, hey, you hold a public office, do well, and your name will be seen forever. Eh? But these guys know when they finish as governor, they go for Senate. From Senate, they will amount more money from there, add to what they stole while they were governor. Then they want to go for presidency. This is what they do. They give up interest in politics when they get to 85, 95. Huh.
Nigeria, excuse me, I add something just a little. If Fubara really comes to APC, if he becomes to APC, it means that he has betrayed all the Rivers people who have been supporting him. And even all those APC lawmakers that he has been fighting with, they won't have any little respect for him again. Because even now, they have respect for him because he's fighting them. If he leaves, it's nothing. It will be nothing to them again.
He's not interested if anybody is betrayed, if anybody feels he betrayed them or not. These people don't care. Mr. Paul, you are not getting it. These people
I know, you are right. They don't care about the people.
Yeah. They are not interested. Anyhow you feel, it's not their business. They are not interested. That's the problem now. Fubara will just move on now and move to APC, and maybe after our ranting a week or two, then he will go to our Rise of Channels and stylishly, indirectly respond to us by saying that, oh, people don't get it. If you want to change the country, you have to join this party to make the country better. Then the gullible ones will fly with that. They'll say, oh, that's true. The man really want to help the country, so he believes that
Naija Watch. Naija Watch. Does it not tell you that Naija Watch? Don't lose hope. Does it not tell you that we are weak? Does it not tell you that Nigerian space is weak?
I don't tire, man. The thing is so discouraging. I'm telling you guys, it's discouraging. The thing it don't reach my neck. I'm telling you.
See, Naija Watch. The solution. Let me tell you, Naija Watch. Naija, let me tell you. People will always come and shout like as if I am the fault, I am the problem of Nigeria. The solution is the people that can correct this thing is the military. But people will always revolt because we are not able to forge any solution to it. That's just it.
There's nobody that can correct anything, please.
They will correct it. Is it not the people? Is it not the soldier correcting it in Burkina Faso now, in Guinea, in Niger, in 5 African countries? Is it not them? No, be nothing to understand. They be civilian president. They be civilians.
Mr. Naija Watch, can you give me 1 second?
Just go ahead, sir. Just quickly say it.
See,
You've already used the 1 second.
What Blank Panther is true. It's the military that we correct it. Even the one we are into now, is not worse than military.
All right. For me, Abdul Malik, I know they understand. All these people are the same people right now. Now, no, they get them. This man literally bought all of them. He bought everybody. The only person where this man never buy now few of us, you, me, and few others. This man literally, are you aware that even some of the youth that are crying now that Nigeria must change, Nigeria must change, you do it privately, go to their inbox, tell them that, oh, you are doing a wonderful job, send me your account. We can see you using your platform to support Tinubu, and we know you can do more for him. Send me your account, let me pay 1 million to your account. Do you see they will forward your account? You do it by yourself as a private person, do it. I say we're in big trouble in this country. We're in big trouble. Many of them are fighting satanically, selfishly, but when they got the opportunity, they will do worse. Now they're the wahala they so. How do we not know the real people that really want this country to be better? Do you know how many emails that they receive every day? How many emails? I know if once I read that, you're carrying, go put down for inside this inside delete bucket. How many people can do that? Oh, it is as they go now, they go from one platform to another, they ever cross our own, right? You think we are the kind of people that we will say, okay, let me collect the money, but I will still stand for what is right, like some people normally say during the time of 2023. Collect the money, now your money, but do the right. What? Which money? Which money are you collecting for Christ's sake? Which money? We are not going anywhere. Maybe the reason why I'm talking like this because I'm in Nigeria. I don't see things for this country. I don't see and I say, the people are not ready. We are not ready. The people worse than the government that we are talking about. I'm telling you, almost everybody in this country are just waiting for the opportunity to satanically strive. I'm telling you, if you try them, they will fall on it. Ordinary 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira, they will betray you in this country. Pikin go betray mama, mama go betray husband go betray wife. Ordinary 200K. So there, let's remove these leaders. Who are we going to put there now? We will now have majority of the youth now into internet fraudsters.
Naija Watch, we dey tell you, look, we have lived with military before. We dey tell you their military, they are different. So the solution, and then cause the problem, and then go solve them.
Okay. Hopefully. Now my wish may they do one. But if they can do it, I'll be happy, obviously. But when?
See, Naija Watch, see, when Okaku came in, Okaku would have fixed Nigeria. But they rebel against it. The West rebel against it, and they blocked the coup. He would have fixed Nigeria now because Oka was like this man that is in Burkina Faso.
All right. Let's round up. I appreciate you all my people. And God bless you. Now we've come to the end of this broadcast. Please help us to press on the like, help us to share. I appreciate you all on the panel who came into the panel today. Mr. Jonathan once again, Mr. Odua, give us a mandate. Stay humble, Abdul Malik, Mr. Paul Dubisi, Black Panther, my brother. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. And thank you, Mother Deborah, for calling in, and my brother Lapata Eleron. Thank you. Mother Peggy Modi, thank you very much for the super chat earlier on. I'm very, very grateful. Mother for all Mommy Diaspora, thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. Thank you for all you do for us here. Thank you, Abo Azi. God bless you. Thank you, Bex Max. Uyi Desmond. Thank you. Chidima, I can see you in the building today. Thank you very much. Madam Mame Bright, thank you very much, ma. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Pius Moye, it's good to hear from you today. Thank you. And then we have many people right there. Now God bless all of you. Just do your part by pressing on the like before you go. Always do your part by taking our voices far. Leave your comment always so that we can learn from you. Nobody is perfect here. We all are here learning from each other. The only difference between me and you all here is that I'm just the one having access to turn on the broadcast and off the broadcast finish. It doesn't make me the most brilliant person on the panel. We all are learning from each other's. Let's continue to stand for what is right. I've been saying this. Some people might already be getting bored of it, but that's just the fact. Let's stand for what is right. You don't have anything to lose by standing for what is right, but you have everything to lose by standing for what is wrong. Yes, in case you don't know what that means, just do your research. My people, we've come to the end of the broadcast. I'll see you guys tomorrow, fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Make we continue to talk about what is affecting us. And for those of you joining us for the first time, subscribe to our channel. One, if you are wondering what the platform is all about, we are just fighting for a better Nigeria. We are tired of how this set of people recycling themselves since Nigeria was created, how they are governing us. We just need a better government, better leadership. There's nothing wrong in asking for a better leadership. That's what we're asking for. So if that's why you are here, you're in the right place. So hit the notification bell. We do upload pre-recorded videos now, maybe 1 or 2 during the day. If you don't hit the notification bell, you might not be notified whenever any video is uploaded or whenever we go live like this. I really want you to be part of the voices, put your voices either through joining the panel, through calling into the show, or through your comments on a live stream or on a pre-recorded video. Let's put our voices together. We are not united. Let's try our best to be united. That's the only way we can have that better Nigeria of our dream. If not, we're not going anywhere. Our people, have a good night and bye for now.
There's water up there. I don't know put it there.
All of us today in motion.
Yeah.
Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good. All of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. We're gonna do the work good. Every walk gets paid. We're gonna do the work good. I make a day fear my God. We're gonna do the work good. I make a day fear my maker. We're gonna do the work good. Whoever will come and go on song. Organize. My God, I make a day fear my maker.